Welcome to BSc Statistics students. In this lesson, we discuss graphical solution of a linear programming problem. What is the graphical solution to solve a linear programming problem? So now we are started the methods of solving the linear programming problem. This is one such method which involves the linear programming problem, which involves two variables, two decision variables, x1, x2. So what is the method we discussed? Step 1. So the algorithm we are discussing. So therefore step 1. Whatever given inequation of the constraint, convert in terms of equation. That by simply removing either, for example, less than equal to or greater than equal to, then you convert in terms of equal to. Don't use slack and surplus variables. Just directly take inequation into equation. That's all. That is, convert the inequation of the constraint into equality of the constraint. Right? That is the step 1. After converting inequation into equation, the step 2. What is step 2? Step 2. Draw each equation of the constraint geometrically as a straight line in the graph paper. Take a graph paper and form the x-axis and y-axis, etc. And take suitable scale on the two axes, x and y axis, and then draw each, take one equation, one after another equation, all the equations. For example, there are 4 equations, you consider all the 4 equations one by one. Take the equation. For example, you substitute x1 equal 0, you will get another point, and x2 is equal 0, another point. Like, take 2 points and draw a straight line in the graph. So which means now similarly second constraint equation, third constraint equation, fourth constraint equation, like that. All constraints, all the equations, whatever converted equations in the first step, you take in the second step all the equations and draw all the equations of the equations as a geometrically as a straight line in the graph paper, in the graph. That is the step 2. What is step 3? Now step 3 is nothing but you have to, for example, if now you consider the constraint less than, the sign of the constraint less than equal to greater than equal to. If the constraint if constraint is less than equal to, then shade below the region, shade the region below the line. Shade the region below the line in the first quadrant. Since all x1, x2 are greater than equal to 0, right? So similarly, if the constraint is greater than equal to, then shade the region above the line in the first quadrant. So always we have to shade the region corresponding to that particular equation, inequation or less than equal to greater than equal to. Then you have to shade in the first quadrant only, because x1, x2 greater than equal to 0. So in x-axis, for example, you have considered x1 values, y-axis you consider x2 values. Then you have to consider entire region in the first quadrant only. So after shading the region, for example, less than or equal to constraint, then shade the region below to the line. For example, this is the line, then you have to shade this particular part. And for example, for less than or equal to constraint, for example, constraint is greater than or equal to, then you have to shade this particular region above the line. So this is what you have to do, and then you have to get a common region which satisfying all the constraints. It is called feasible region. A common region which is satisfying all the constraints, that is all the lines. It is called feasible region. That is, you have to find out in this particular step a feasible region. That is very, very important. Feasible region. Obtain feasible region by doing all the procedures of step 1, 2 and 3. Get the feasible region. That is in the step 3 what you have to do. And step 4. What is step 4? Calculate or find out extreme points of the convex set or extreme point of the feasible region. The feasible region is convex set. Now find out or obtain extreme points of the feasible region and also calculate the value of z, that is objective function, the value of z, objective function for at all the extreme points, which means corner points, extreme points. That is what you refer the definition of extreme point of a convex set. So now you have to get the extreme points of a feasible region, and then you have to calculate the value of z, that is objective function, at each and every extreme point. That is what you have to do in step 4. That is, here we are calculating value of objective function, value of z, simply objective function z at each and every extreme point, corner point. That is what we are doing in step 4. And step 5, one more step, that is called step 5. If the problem is maximization, then you have to calculate maximum, you have to consider maximum amongst all the values of z. Here we are in this step, we are calculating at each and every corner point, extreme point, we are calculating value of z. Now here what you have to do is just you have to select, if you want to calculate to find out the maximum value of z, then you have to select the maximum amongst them. For example, here value of z are 10, 12, 18, 16, 4, 5. Then you among all the values you have to calculate, you have to find out one such maximum value which gives the maximum value of z. Similarly, to find the minimum value of z, you have to select a minimum value of z among all the value of z. So that is what the procedure. So you have to find out maximum or minimum value, that is called optimum value, optimization. It is going to be done here. We have to get the optimum value of z, that is our solution. At which particular values of x1, x2, that which gives the solution, either the maximum value of z or the minimum value of z, we will have some particular values x1, x2. x1, x2 values are basic feasible solution, optimum basic feasible solution, which gives at that particular point by taking the maximum value or minimum value of z. So that gives you answer optimum basic feasible solution. Optimality attains, optimum basic feasible solution attains at a particular point. Optimum value attains at the respective values of x1 and x2. That is called feasible solution. So it is optimum basic feasible solution. So this is the method of the graphical solution. That's a graphical method or graphical solution of a linear programming problem. The very first method of solving a linear programming problem. Hope you understand. Thank you.